You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, we are back with another episode, and this deck, honestly, last episode was doing quite well. It was created by Duelarama on Discord. Last episode, the last thing we pulled was Supreme King Zark. Somebody mentioned that I had the trap card that summons it. I indeed do not have the trap card that summons it. I don't know who pulled it. It wasn't me. Maybe it was another person. I didn't pull that card. It wasn't me. So I still have no way to summon that that's effective and reasonable whatsoever. So I can't use that. This is the deck that we were playing last episode. I think the only difference that I was going to make was perhaps taking out the Deep Sea Diva package. We didn't open it technically, but that's the only thing that I would even consider taking out. But at that point, if I take that out, then I have to take this stuff out, and if I take this stuff out, well then what are we really playing if I take that out? So I might adjust this deck, but honestly the deck did fairly well overall. It actually was kind of cooking the entire game, so I'm definitely going to try it. We got to do a lot of things last episode. All right, so we lost a coin flip actually, and our opponent made us go first. Okay, that's good enough for me. So we can make a rank 8 or a ogre. I think I'm just going to make I'm going to summon ogre because the rank 8 right now does nothing really. Yeah, the rank 8 actually does nothing because, like, yeah, I can. My problem is that my rank 8s are it's a dragon rank 8, right? The dragon Exceed monster. So the rank 8s that I can summon right now are like Draglubion into, like, or I can make this, or I can make Draglubion into like one of the other cards, like Hard Earth, but like I don't think that's good enough. Then we have like droplets to sit on. I think we just summon Cashier Ogre. We leave that for the follow-up. So we'll summon this out, and then we'll just set the Forbidden Droplets. And if they do anything, we'll banish. Yeah, Maxi, that's my last spot. So yeah, I made the right decision. So now I get to use this effect. So he already wasted 1 card. So now we hit him with this, and then we can pick what to get rid of here. Now this is interesting because they're playing this deck. So for sure, I think I'm going to banish Graph. I don't even know what you would send the Genta to the graveyard with Foolish Burial, but I don't really care that much about that. I'd rather banish this Grapha because Grapha can be more annoying depending on how many copies playing. I'll activate this too because I forgot that I can do this. I don't know if he'll be activating any trap cards, but it's better to have the card than not. And then I think we just end on this. Phantasme is useful. Chaos Hunter is actually somewhat useful. If he has the Genta, it is actually somewhat useful. It's like the worst card. If he uses the field spell, I can stop the field spell from using. Yep, that's the field spell. I can activate this. This card, if your opponent activates a trap card, basically we can look at his card. We can banish a card from his hand face down, which is actually pretty decent. But the problem is he's not going to be activating trap cards. And then special summon 1 way out, Cashier monsters banished or from your hand. Not really useful for us right now. Foolish Burial. Yep. Can't really do much about it. Like, this card has like good effects on it, but it's only good in like a full Kashtira deck. In our situation, we don't have a full Kashtira deck. We have like a fraction of a Kashtira. We have Kashtira engine. We have 3 ogres and nothing else going on. So it's like theoretically good, but not really. Not for us anyway. Like, it's not amazing. Alright, so he's going to activate Chupacabra. He sent Grapha to graveyard. He's going to send Chupacabra. He's going to activate Chupacabra. Hopefully he hits the Chupacabra. It is the Chupacabra. I just got whiffed for no reason. And I'm going to banish another thing off the top of his deck. Chupacabra is one of the most annoying ones. I remember I did a tier list and I reviewed it. I think I reviewed it like... Did I review it last? I'm going to just start banishing Dark World names. And this card's good, but I'm just going to banish Dark World names, honestly. He's going to activate this. Banish that. I guess Chupacabra is not so bad in that regard. It's not so bad because it's a fiend, so it's got the utility. He's gonna do that, sure. Now the Chaos Hunter is not nearly as useful anymore. Because now Chaos Hunter. Actually, this is pretty good because Chaos Hunter. Yeah. Draw one, discard one. I need him to summon something so I can actually use Chaos Hunter because it is fairly good. Jizukiru, I don't think I need a Jizukiru right now. Yeah, I just don't need a Jizukiru. He's not doing shit for anybody. I'm just gonna put a bigger monster on his board. It's not necessary. He's gonna Dark World's gonna pop any card here. Pop this trap. He's gonna pop him. Banished or hand. Unfortunately, this is not summoned from graveyard. It's banished or hand. Again, like it has a bunch of. This guy's like perfectly playing around Chaos Hunter, and there's nothing I can do about it. He's just perfectly playing around it. He just happens to perfectly be playing against Chaos Hunter. And he really is, and there's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm going to fuse these guys, banishing those. Yeah, like seriously, like I wish I could have used Chaos Hunter, but I couldn't. He's going to put it all into colorless. You can destroy all cards your opponent controls. Okay, so I might as well activate Forbidden Droplets. I have no reason not to. I'm going to do it to this monster. I mean, I'm going to send that for cost. And that'll make this 0. And then, what does this do? Once per turn, target one face-up, discard one card. Your opponent cannot target the face-up card. This isn't even that good, honestly. Legitimately, this card's not even that good. 70 protection, it destroys all our cards, gains attack. Like this card literally, and its attack is like now weird because its attack is 300 because we did all that funny shit. That's not for the rest of the turn. It's supposed to be 4300, but because we cut it in half, put it back, like there's a bunch of shit that happened. We'll special summon this dude out. We're actually in a good situation right now. Yep, we'll summon out Darkhold Dragon. Yeah, Darkhold Dragon. Or who else do we have here? Darkhold Dragon. Summon him out. I get summoned in defense. He has nothing to do anyway, so there's no point. We'll go with this guy. Heretic Sun, I think, is pretty good. We also can make this, which can negate everything, which is pretty cool. We can make this and then summon Hard Earth, which is not really that great. We can make Draglubion. Special summon Dragon from your hand. Target one dragon your opponent controls. Nope, it's a fiend. And then dragon type monsters your opponent controls cannot activate their monster effects. Draglubion locks us into special summons other than special other monsters or declare attack except for the special summon monster. So we can technically summon, I was going to say, we can technically summon Phantasme. If I remember correctly, he's a dragon. So we also could have made Draglubion summon Phantasme, but we also could have just made the other guy, the Heretic Sun, popped his card, summoned back Darkhold Dragon, and then we had Ghost Ogre, Darkhold Dragon, and that one. So like all overall, I know we were just kind of like paused there to make decisions, but like we had a lot of options there. It's actually really cool. This is what my opponent was playing. They chose for us to go first again. I mean, it's like kind of interesting deck. I mean, it's basically, I don't know what's the deal with the 14 card extract. I don't know why this guy's here. There's a lot going on. I don't know why it's 47 cards instead of some other number. Like there's a lot of funny business going on here. All right, let's open up a world famous master pack right off the bat. Nothing going on in this one that we can see. So we've got Elemental Hero Bowman. I can't believe that's our first one. Goki finishing move. Infernity. This is a free summon, right? If your opponent controls more monsters. I mean, I guess it's a free summon. We have better free summons. XYZ Align. Double Fin Shark. When this card's normal summon target at level 3 or 4 monster, fish monster, and graveyard special summon that in defense. For some monsters accept water monsters. See, like, this is a card I find Stealth Kraken. There's potential for me to maybe play that. Until I have Stealth Kraken, some of these cards are just like not. It waterlocks us, and it's a recursion card. Like, it's this. It could be good, but we need more water stuff. And then we've got Steel Swarm Sting. This is a card we actually used to use a long time ago. It's just a 2000 attack normal summon. Great for early Masochist when you're trying to ball through silver. Like, there's a lot to do in there. Yeah, definitely pretty decent in silver. Okay, we lost a coin flip. This time our opponent made us go first this time around. Our hand's pretty good, actually. Cashier preparations, I'd rather not be there than be there, but it is what it is. What are they playing today? What is this? Mimighoul. I don't think they banished. Mimighoul's an annoying ass deck. That's, like, actually annoying. Mimighoul is one of those decks. Number one, it's going to turn off our Lightning Storm, which already sucks. Yeah, he's going to turn off our Lightning Storm, which sucks ass. And then on top of that, never mind. Never mind. He's not going to turn off our... And the good thing is this is face down, so... This is face down, so that's wonderful. So right off the bat, we're going to start with Lightning Storm before anything gets flipped face up. So we're going to go ahead right off the bat. Lightning Storm, Swell Traps, get rid of those. Wonderful, those are gone. Triple Tactics, why is that set? Nobody knows. What does this do when it's set? Your opponent draws one card. We don't want that. Send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Do you get to choose? Apply these in sequence. Give your opponent a control. Yeah, we don't want to do all this. We don't want to give him that. So I'm thinking about summoning the Deep Sea Diva, but what I'm going to do is probably going to tribute summon this card, and then that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to tribute summon this card. I'm going to tribute summon him. He didn't see that coming. I'm going to put that into play. And now I'm just going to go to battle phase. Wonderful. So that was pretty plus. We'll attack directly. We'll save the Deep Sea Diva for a follow-up for later. We'll set the Broken Line down the middle. Needle Ceiling is actually really good in his deck, not in mine. Because he's going to have a bunch of face-down monsters. And the Cashier Preparations does nothing right now, so I'm going to just leave it in my hand. Like I said, Cashier Preparations is one of those cards. Actually, I should have said it. I should have said it because if I draw a Cashier, I get special summon it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Nothing you can do about it now. He's going to scoop. He's going to scoop. That's perfect. I don't know what Mimighoul Man is thinking, but I'll take the free win. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. He's playing... I'm in absolute shock he didn't open this because they always open this. The first person to be playing a Cashier Unicorn not open it. But the rest of the deck is just Mimighouls with a Cashier, 2 Cashier Unicorns and 1 Birth in there. Why? I don't know. I swear noobs, not even noobs, like players that aren't like super competitive love Cashieras and they love Unicorn. It's like their favorite. It's like when dad comes home after school, like this is like after work, like this, they just love Cashier Unicorn. All right, let's open up another master pack. This one's got a guaranteed UR. Off to fantastic. Fantastic. We deserve to be rewarded. We got 2 in a row, back-to-back champs. Damn, and it's hidden too. It's hiding in the cut. This is great. We've got a Kurakuri monster. No, thank you. Another Cyber Dragon. Please give me Clockwork Knight one of these days. Numeron Creation. Super Soldier Soul. Red Eyes. Black Metal Dragon. FA Test Run. Did we get where we lied to? What's going on here? Assault Revival. So this has to be a UR. Very anticlimactic. I hope there would be in a random spot. Guaranteed UR, hiding right here. What is it? Right? Let your minds race for a little bit. What could this be? What do you want it to be? I know what I want it to be. We'll see what it is now. We've got Power Tool Dragon. That's not what I was thinking. That's not what I was thinking at all. Once per turn, you can reveal 3 equip spells from your deck. Then your opponent randomly adds 1 of them to your hand. Shuffle the rest into the deck. It's not terrible. This is generic. It's generic. Level 7 generic randomly adds an equip spell. We do have that deck that we put together, the, what is it called? The Noble Knight deck. We kind of started getting it together, and then we were like, we just are missing this and that and this and that, and then we were like, okay, we're just missing too much. We can't do this. This card is destroyed while equipped. If this card would be destroyed while equipped, you can send one of those cards to the graveyard. Okay, cool. Like, as a boss, like, he's one of those cards that just gets, like, abused in, like, FTKs and stuff like that, but, like, as a card itself, he's kind of like, eh. He's kind of, like, alright, but, like, if you're just gonna throw him as a boss monster in your deck, it's just not good enough. He's like, what was he, like 2300 attack, 25 defense. Like, this card's just as a monster itself is just not good. Like, this card's not good enough whatsoever on his own. But like, maybe we can find some use for him. We can find him a home. I mean, he's only level 7. We have things like the Strudo. Like, we can definitely get creative with him, but like, Definitely not the UR I was hoping to pull out of this. There are comments that I would rather have than this guy, but like this guy's not that. But like I'm not going to disrespect him because this guy's definitely had like a mark on the history of the game. But like I don't. He's definitely like top 100 in terms of cards that ever came out. But like I don't need him. Cap, and actually no, he's not top 100. He's got to be. He's probably like top 200 cards that ever came out because he's got some blood on his hands from a lot of different FTKs. Alright, so we lost another coin flip. This is our third coin flip loss in a row. But we won the other two, so... The problem is you can't really like get hyped because the opponents in Platinum 5 are like... I don't even want to say they're dumb. They're like... Sometimes they're not even dumb. They're just like quitters. Like, one thing doesn't go their way and they just scoop. They just get out of there. Like, I think they're just people who play on mobile. That's what it really is. I think they're just people who play on mobile. They're expecting like... They're expecting this to be Clash of Clans or something. Yeah, I'll let that slide. They're expecting the game to be like Clash of Clans where you could just turn it on for 2 minutes, have some fun, and then go back to whatever you were doing. This is not that. Okay, I would not have let that through if that was the dumbest thing. Why did... Yeah, that was dumb. Yeah, you're supposed to send Wolf. She only does it off a monster effect. What are we doing here? This is what I'm talking about. This I just described this. This is literally, it's like a mobile player. They get on there and they expect it to be like Clash of Clans, Duel Links, Angry Birds. They're like, oh, I'm gone. Like they just leave. Like this is not how it is. Yu-Gi-Oh, you got to be ready. When you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you got to be ready to sit down for 45 minutes sometimes. I don't know how people play Yu-Gi-Oh on mobile because this is not a quick activity. It's not. Sometimes you sit down. Sometimes you'll have 5 games in 5 minutes, and sometimes you'll have 1 game for an hour. Like that's the problem with this. Master Duel is not. I don't think it's a mobile friendly game. If it's mobile, okay, I can imagine you like busting out like an iPad while you're like in the bathroom and like, okay, I'm gonna play real quick, and then you're in there for 45 minutes and you're like, damn, I want to get up but I can't because I'm stuck here. But like, this is I can't imagine on my way to work sitting on the bus trying to play Master Duel. Like it just seems like a torturous task. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. Again, this is like a fun opponent, but he just like, I don't even know what's going on here. This is a mess. This is an absolute mess. He's playing all the counter traps, the horns. He loves the horns, but he's not playing the dude that searches the horns, which he should be playing. If he's going to play the horns, you might as well, because you get them for free. And then, what's crazy is he really crafted 2 Grand Horn effect. You know what's crazy? I actually have this exact same ratio of all these cards. I think I have 2 of this, which is a UR. I think I have 2 of this, and I have 2 of this, which is insane, because like... And again, this 14 card extra deck exclusive to Platinum 5. Like they just love 14 card extra decks. They are just like, I don't need the 15th card. They're just like, they just don't need it. They don't need it. Oh, here he is, Harvest Angel of Doom. He is playing 1 copy of him, 3 million horns. There's definitely a better situation that you could have arranged here, like 100%. And then if you're going to use Foolish Burial, you got to send Wolf, which he's playing 1 copy of. But to be fair, he's playing 1 of every Lightsworn and 3 of this, 3 of this, 3 of this, which is absolutely dastardly. This is like a chemical mix. This is pretty good. Honestly though, it looks like a fun deck to play. Like if this was a loner deck and you're like, okay, I'm giving you this loner deck, you have to play against noobs, this looks like a fun loner deck to play. Like if it's just a bunch of like other underpowered, poorly built decks, this looks like a very fun underpowered, poorly built deck. Okay, so let's open up another master pack here. No guaranteed UR, but I mean, it's whatever. Like I said, there are commons that I would want to pull, like, badly right now. Heroic Challenger, Predaplant, Mantis, an Adagnister. These cards, like, matter once I get, like, multiples and I can possibly build a deck, but right now they don't really matter. Ninjutsu Art of Shadow Stealing is a ninja card. There are high rarity ninjas I don't have that I need to play the deck. Elemental Hero Dark Neos, Samurai, and Sunvine Shrine. Let's see what this guaranteed super is. Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. I don't think I can make this. You need Blue Eyes. You need a Blue Eyes equipped with a dragon, or equipped, right? Something like that. Equipped with a fusion monster. Blue Eyes equipped with a fusion monster. I can't. I have no way to summon this. Like I just don't. I don't even own a Blue Eyes. I don't. I can maybe use this as a super poly target, but I think we're past the point where Blue Eyes is like everywhere right now. So I think most of the time there's just a lot of malice, and Blue Eyes is not like as big as it once was in terms of its representation online. Maybe that first like week that it came out, this would have been good as a super poly target, but now it's just too late. Okay, we are officially in Platinum 4, so this means number 1, if we win, we get 2 packs. But also on top of that, this is where the men are separated from the boys. There's no longer just people that are like losing constantly. Alright, we lost the coin flip. And this guy's field is dripped out. He's got the chocolate. Nothing going on. Oh, the bird's flying. I didn't know that's what that did. I thought this was like chocolate would move. I didn't expect bird. Oh, here we go. Please don't be the yeah, that's that. I was just about to say that. Please don't be Voiceless Voice. Voiceless Voice is an annoying deck. It's not like the worst, but it's kind of annoying. And they have this. It's kind of, you know, I don't want to say it. It's a little bit boring. A barrier, low. A barrier, low. That other card that he searched, the whatever the ritual spell. All right, what's our board looking like? We have Tenyi, Shathana, and we have the Ogre. We search the trap card. We have the Ogre. We have to choose between Ogre and Shathana. We have Gingerbread House, which is like a very slow Raigeki. Not like outrageously slow. It's going to destroy the guy. It's going to destroy him. But does he have like protections? I forget how this works. So they have like, cannot target, blah, 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 blah. You can't target this, can't target that. Low comes back. Yeah, there's a lot he can do. Yeah. So we'll see what we can do here. We'll make sure Gingerbread House is the last card. I don't know if we can win this one. I'll be honest with you. I'm leaning towards it's probably going to be very difficult. This deck is very tough to beat. It's enough. They have the negate, and then they have the protections, and then they have this dude that bounces himself when an opponent activates a card. Return this card to the hand, special summon. So he special summons. They've got the trap card that pops. They've got a lot going on. She protects things. This protects things. This protects things. They protect each other. Like this. There's a lot going on here. Tiamaton. Now I gotta actually like read stuff. What is this? Yep, you can do this. You can only use the effect of once per turn. Okay, sure. He's gonna flip it, I guess, just to flip it. Okay, so what protections do we have here? Okay, so we can't target our opponent with card effects. Cool. Cool. That's whatever. And we have Tiamaton also. So here we got to be smart about this. Kind of want to pop the barrier. She can't be targeted for attacks. This has 28 defense. That's insane. So much defense. So much defense. How many cards can he pop with this? Target cards up to the number of light ritual monsters, warrior or dragon you control. Damn. Okay, so we'll threaten something here. We'll special summon out this guy right here. We'll summon him out. Kashtira Ogre. Summon him out. We'll see if our opponent negates it. We'll summon this in this column because this monster's not going nowhere. We'll activate this to search. He's not going anywhere. He's not moving. Skull Guardian. So I can always just set and create a 3-lane column. This guy's bouncing himself. He's going to ash us. That's whatever. That's whatever. That's like... It's whatever. It's like my card... It is kind of nice that this card is now ash bait. That is actually kind of nice because I obviously don't intend to use that effect in any way. We will be activating Kashtira Ogre. Sure, we'll activate Kashtira Ogre. And if he decides to pop this, if he decides to negate and destroy, it's actually fine. Because now we're getting multiple effects. Yeah, he's going to do this. That's fine. We're getting multiple effects out of this, which is actually kind of cool. Because then we potentially can bait 2 negates with this. But he's not negating it. But if he did, it would be kind of cool. We can pop this next card, Seravis. Stops an inherent summon. Should have been the Kashtira Ogre, but Kashtira Ogre is dead. It's a continuous card, so getting another one doesn't mean anything. Okay, this destroys itself, so... This is more dangerous, though. For sure, this is way more dangerous. I really want him to draw Joel, but this is more dangerous. That gets him a lot. No, we don't want to activate that. We'll set this right here. And then we'll activate Tiamaton in hand. We also could just normal summon Shathana, but summon this right here. Yep, activating this. They're going to activate to negate and destroy. I could use Forbidden Droplets here. But what does that really do for me? What do we even send? Probably the Angel statue, honestly, because The hell is that angel statue even doing? Yeah, we'll send the angel statue. And we'll just confirm that. Yep, we'll send angel statue. Because the other cards may be useful for us. So we'll do that. Cut his attack. Negate that. This will destroy that column. Awesome. Now we can run over this. We can normal summon this dude out. And the other thing is, I don't think I'm playing a lot of level 4s in this deck. That's another issue. So this deck, oddly enough, needs more level 4s. I might cut the other stuff. I might actually cut... With this deck, I might actually cut some of these rank 8s. Because there's a lot of rank 8s. I know I said that last episode. There's a lot of rank 8s, a lot of rank 7s. I might cut that Deep Sea Diva package. Honestly, I don't think we have enough to like really use it as much as we would like to. And I end up making Baguska more than anything else. Like right now, I can make Baguska attack over this, and then I can pop this next turn. I think that's the play, and that's the best play I think I have. I think I make Baguska, put it in defense. Or actually, I could put attack position Baguska to attack over low. Because what does low do on field? Yeah, I think I should just attack position Baguska. Again, I'd rather make like a Time Thief here or something, but I'll attack with this. We'll make Baguska and just attack over this. We'll go battle phase, attack over her. Because now there's no barrier or anything else being annoying. So we'll attack over her. Main phase 2, this loses its like negate and stuff. We'll activate this. And we'll pass here. Yeah, we'll just end phase here. We'll see how things go. I definitely need to play more rank 4s for sure. I need to play more rank 4. Like I said, I think I'm gonna cut the ice barrier stuff. Because it's decent, but I don't think it... like the only way to summon it is the sentry or the... Yeah, those are pretty cool. We broke the board, which is kind of nice. And now he's setting stuff, which is nice. That's the trap card I gave him, so I know it's just that. Well, Forbidden Droplets isn't too bad. Baguska, yep, we'll take that, sure. The next thing he's drawing is Droll, too, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he's drawing Droll, which is cool. And then we'll go battle phase here, attack him. He's got the trap card, like I said. He's got the trap card for sure. Use the effect. He's going to shuffle that back. Summon the Seravis Man. Yep. Continue to main phase. Yes, I want to continue to my main phase. I'm going to flip this to defense. Now this cannot use its effects. We'll set this, and we'll go to end phase, and this will get destroyed next turn. And then, what did we look on the top of his deck? We're going to investigate real quick. Actually, I don't remember if he shuffled this deck or not. Anyway, too many things transpired. I remember I revealed... Yeah, we're going to do this. Too many things transpired since then, because I revealed and I banished one. And he's going to activate this to shuffle back for cost. I guess he dodges, but, I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, he does dodge, actually, because this is no longer on field. I guess it doesn't dodge. Lots to figure out there. It activated on the field where Baguska was, so I guess it's fine then. Then activate this to shuffle back. This trap card is really annoying, actually. We shuffle back to special summon from deck. It's actually kind of crazy. You're going to summon a low. Low can't use its effect, of course. It's negated. Not going to bother. Yep, low's negated. I can just attack over low next turn if I need to. Just going to set another card. He's definitely got the other dude in graveyard. He shuffled back all of the... I really need to draw something here to really like make shit happen, because that does not make shit happen. Make shit not happen, actually. So we'll send that to graveyard, sure. This can be tributed for like by itself for an entire tribute, so I'm just going to flip this to attack. I'm definitely going to go to battle phase here. I also don't have any like link monsters too that I can just like. And again, like this card's decent, but I only have, what is this? Summons itself as a monster, something like that. No, it doesn't. Okay, face up monster you control destroy battle, except ritual. You can special summon Skull Guardian from your hand or deck. Damn, that shit's good as hell. That shit is good as hell. Yeah, nothing I could do about that. I mean, I kind of have to destroy it by battle, and then I can Forbidden Droplets when he summons the other one. I think that's the move. No, I'm gonna attack. That's the move. He summons a Skull Guardian. Yeah, so we attack over that. That gets destroyed. Now he gets to summon. Never mind. Main phase 2. Just go end phase here. Next turn we lose a Baguska. And that's the other thing. We don't have other rank 4s. I think if I had more rank 4s, I could have done something here. I'm going to shuffle that from his hand. Special summon. That's insane. Whatever he summons, Gingerbread House, is going to have something to say about it. But he can summon like a low or something. But I can negate that low. Okay, he's going to do that. I actually am going to negate this low. Because instant contact's useless right now. Because I literally don't. It literally doesn't matter. Because I don't have any more rank 4s. I have 1 rank 4. Anything else. I don't have any link monsters. I only have 1 rank 4. So it's like totally. I'm actually kind of shocked at how long we have lasted in this duel. I didn't think that we were going to last this long. Pause. Like I really didn't think that this was going to go on this long. Because this is actually kind of impressive, honestly. Yeah, our extra deck has way too many like rank 8s. Particularly, like they're cool because we like kind of gathered all the different rank 8s that we had. But we have way too many rank 8s in here. And then these 3 only can really be summoned if we draw the Deep Sea Diva or Deep Sea Sentry. Like that's the only way we can even use these cards. Our monster's going to blow itself up, unfortunately. The Lightning Storm is dead right now because of the Gingerbread House. Yeah, he's gone. Baguska's going to blow itself up. And it sucks, but I can't do anything because of this Gingerbread House. I can't do anything. It's a face-up card. This card's not like bad at all. Like it's definitely like this deck definitely needs some revisions to the extra deck. 100%. This needs some revisions to the extra deck. I got to 100% take some of the because we don't have enough level 8 monsters. We just don't have enough level 8 monsters to consistently. Oof! It's the end of the duel. It is definitely the end of the duel. We just lost. Yeah, there's not. I don't think there's a combination of cards that we could potentially draw that could help us here. Like maybe he pops this. Okay, he activates this. He pops this, which is like fine with me because now Lightning Storm's live. I don't know what else he's got, but like that is not the play I would have made if I was him. I definitely would have sent Herald of the Arclight. I would not have sent Gingerbread House. Battle phase, okay. Okay, I'm definitely going for back row here. I'm definitely blowing up back row. No need to blow up 1 Diviner of the Herald. I'm going to draw something we can't use. Something that's definitely not useful. So we'll definitely start with this. Go for back row 100%. Yeah, 1,000,000% we're going for back row. Next turn you can actually tribute summon into the Seravis dude. Which really sucks for me. Because that's a 2 tribute monster. Yeah, he's going to banish that as a relevant graveyard effect. Yeah, that's bad. Yep, so and now Godarla's now just kind of useless. Yeah, 100% we got to adjust some things in this deck. We got to commit to not having the rank 8s, having the rank 8s. I know I'm like making kind of a split decision based on 1 duel, but like there's a lot of things in here that summon level 4s and I have 1 rank 4, so I think there's got to be some decisions made here. We either cut the rank 4s and keep the Deep Sea stuff, or we cut the we either cut the level 4 stuff and keep the Deep Sea stuff, or we cut the other stuff. Actually, no. Like, and the thing is, we gotta cut some stuff. We gotta cut the. We either cut the rank 4 stuff, like the level 4 stuff, or we cut the Deep Sea stuff. That's what I meant to say, because we can't really keep both. And now this is where we just lose. There's nothing left for us to do here. We definitely have just lost this duel. because he's gonna go off now, and there's nothing that I can, there's nothing here that I can do about this. Never mind, I guess he's going to battle phase. I don't know what's up with this guy. I just need to draw something useful here, and I can potentially win, but he's got all 3 of these, so he should be winning. He should be winning, but he's just on... He's like flexing on us right now. He's going to make a Link 2. He's going to make an SP Little Knight. This just got more difficult. Yeah, this thing's just got a lot more difficult with this SP Little Knight on the field. Kashtira Ogre's not bad, actually, because Kashtira Ogre's an inherent summon I could just get over. I could just Kaiju the... I don't need to, but... I'm going to go ahead and just summon that for free. I'm just going to attack, definitely. We've already got the trap card, right? Down there? No, that was a different duel. Yep, that was a different duel. We just go straight to the battle phase. Just attack over this SP Little Knight, for sure. Do I activate this effect? Because then he could just chain his effect. I definitely don't want to activate the effect. I think I just want to attack over that. Main phase 2. Yeah, he ashed. I forgot that was this duel. He ashed the Kashtira Ogre, so hopefully he ashes that again. Actually, hopefully he drolls, because he did draw the droll, if I remember correctly. Hopefully he drolls this here. If he drolls this, I can use Kashtira Ogre. Damn, he doesn't droll this. We'll do this. We'll go to end phase. What's banished here? I wish he banished our Kashtira Ogre. Now that would be helpful. I think I'm going to turn this card on, just in case if he activates a trap effect. Activates a trap card or effect. So if he activates the face-up effect of this card, we get to banish a card from his hand. That would have been useful a few plays ago. Activate this, sure. What does this card actually do? Because it's like, face-up monster you control destroy a battle card effect. You can special summon Soul Guardian from your hand or deck. Why didn't he do that? Because I destroyed his low by battle. So I don't know why he didn't do that. You can send this face-up card to the graveyard. Target one ritual monster you control against attack you original attack of all monsters field until the end phase. All other monsters. That's actually kind of like insane. It's a lot of attack. This card's like not terrible. Like I don't know why he didn't use it, but whatever. So now he's kind of going off. He's got multiple things. Activate that. Add that back. If that card stays in circulation, it's great, but he would need to do nothing for that card to be useful. Yep, he's going to activate this. He's going to summon Saravis, man. Like, is it me or this guy, like underperforming? Like, I swear he's just not doing enough. It seems like this guy's just absolutely not doing enough. Trap Trick, Trap Hole, Nightmare. Okay, I'm going to start. How much attack is this? 27. I'm going to start with Kaijuing. 100% yes. I'm going to Kaiju this before he can Ritual Summon. 100% we'll start with that. So this before he can use this effect. We'll go battle phase here. And I think I attack. He's activating a trap. I can also activate my trap finally. Yep, we're going to activate this to banish a card in his hand face down. Oof. Maxi's not doing shit. Saravis is dangerous. He's got a barrier in play already. I think Saravis it is. We'll banish him face down. 10-year main phase. No, I'd like to be in the battle phase, which I wanted to be in the whole time. Low is already in graveyard. I guess we put another low in graveyard. Put one of these big-ass monsters. No, I'll put low in graveyard. Yep, we'll activate this for sure. He's got, what did I say, Maxi and Barrier in his hand. 5 cards for sure. Harpy's Feather Duster. I definitely don't want him to see Harpy's Feather Duster. What's the next card? Barrier. He's already got Barrier. Harpy's Feather Duster it is. Banish that shit immediately. And then we've got Trap Trick, Trap Hole, Nightmare. So we'll attack over the low. Awesome. Main phase 2. And then we'll set this right here and just pass on this. Again, I think this guy's like underperforming historically, but like I don't know what's going on here. Like he's just not doing enough. He's just not doing much. He's got all of these cards, but he's just not like accomplishing anything. Maybe he's trying to, maybe he's doing some recon here. Maybe he's trying to see what the hell we're playing, because I swear he should have won already. Like he's got to be like not doing enough here. Like maybe if you play this deck, let me know if he's like doing something wrong here, but it seems like he's underperforming here. He's going to add Skull Guardian. He doesn't have the Ritual spell in play right now. Never mind. He's going to add the ritual spell back right now. But I do have the Trap Trick, Trap Hole, Nightmare. If anything, I do have that. Which is pretty good. Pretty good for us. He's going to target Low to add back Low. Low is a normal summon monster. Unfortunately, it's not a special summon monster. Which sucks for me. So I can't Trap Trick, Trap Hole, Nightmare Low, but I can Trap Trick, Trap Hole, Nightmare the Skull Guardian. He's going to activate this, which is great actually, because I'm going to be able to use Kashtira Preparations. He's going to reveal that to summon something from the deck, or to add something from the deck. I can just use Kashtira Preparations now. Yep, 100%. I'm going to activate this, and he's going to scoop. That is a fumble on his part. That is one of the worst fumbles I've ever seen in my life. That is historic fumble. It was game 7, drops the ball, it was over. That was a terrible fumble. Horrific, foolish, absurd. That was terrible. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. Absolutely, we shouldn't have won this duel. We should not have won this duel. His deck is better than mine in every single way imaginable. He should have won this duel. He completely fumbled the bag. Terrible. All right, let's open up a master pack. 2 master packs, and this is very well deserved. If we beat an opponent, we really shouldn't have. That guy was 1 game away from ranking up to Platinum 3, and he dropped the ball the way he did. Satellar Knight, another one, I'll take it. This guy's not terrible. Goki Guts, Cyber Rev System. I'll take more Cyber Dragon stuff, I guess. Magic Spectre Cyclone, Tribute to Wind. Any wind spell cast to target one monster your opponent is destroyed. It's not terrible. Supreme King's Castle is it's a field spell for Jaden. If you remember in the show, this is actually where he played against the Dark World dude, exactly on here on this bridge right here. He played against the Dark World monster, and then we've got Y Head. I mean, I guarantee you this is a high rarity archetype. Like, I can almost guarantee you the whole thing is going to be high rarity. It always is. I don't know why. Whenever it's like, there we go, mad super rares and stuff. Yeah, it's already too high rarity for me to play. Let's open up another master pack though. We do get 2 because we are above Platinum 4. I know I need to repeat myself because sometimes people will ask why. This is why. Code Talker, this card, Yellow Dustin, Savant Thomas, Strategist of the Ice Barrier, Fluffle Rabbit, Evolite that I probably can't use, and the super rare is Pantheism of the Monarchs, which is a decent card, but obviously it's for the archetype, not for fun. Alright, I was about to switch the deck, but honestly we're on a 6-game winning streak, so I'm going to go ahead and wait to switch this deck up. I like the way it's performing so far. Like I said, 6-game winning streak is pretty nice, all things considered. We'll wait till we lose, or really, like, honestly, the deck overall is performing fairly well. Again, thanks for Duelarama for creating the deck, 'cause the deck actually is producing some fine results here. And, yeah, I like, very impressed with it. It is kind of, we'll go look at it real quick. It is kind of like a deck that we've always kind of described in concept. We were just kind of waiting to pull the right cards for it for a very long time. But it's essentially a bunch of big monsters and a really good spell trap, or like board wipe type of cards. Overall, it's just a really strong deck. It's like, again, the only thing I would maybe change is like the Deep Sea Diva package. That's about it. Everything else is like fairly strong in this deck. You just get to spam out these giant monsters. You have these really strong spell trap cards, and it can go second and go first. It's just a very versatile deck. So we'll save that and we'll keep playing and see how it goes. Alright, so this is not the kind of deck you want to duel against. We are dueling against probably Pendulums. This is Platinum 5, so they actually are playing Pendulums. They're playing Pendulums with, why not, Fiendsmith. I guess everybody's playing Fiendsmith now. Fiendsmith Pendulums. It is what it is. It is what it is. I gotta read through some of these extra deck cards. I guess since my opponent's comboing off, I have time to do other stuff. I'm gonna send Engraver. We've seen this combo. If I wanted to go to sleep, I would just watch this, but honestly, we have our own shit to worry about here. We have the Minstrel, we drew him. He's basically just a tuner. You don't want to draw him. You want to draw Deep Sea Diva and then summon this guy off Deep Sea Diva. You really don't want to see him, but I guess he is a level 3 tuner, which can help you make our one level 10, which is the Ancestral Dragon. What does this guy even do? If your opponent special summons a monster, you can summon an Ice Barrier monster from your hand deck, extra deck, or graveyard, then change one attack position monster controls to defense position. So I guess we can summon the other guy. And this is generic. No, it's a water tuner and a non-tuner. So I guess we could summon this one right here. You could summon this dude right here for free, which is pretty cool. And then what else does it do? You can use this effect up to twice per turn, so cool. If this face-up monster is destroyed by someone, Ice Bear Synchro monster from your extra deck, treat it as a synchro, yeah. So I guess this can summon out this dude. It's kind of cool. Again, my opponent's just going to do the regular, boring Fiendsmith combo. We've all watched it. We see Fiendsmith more than we see anything. Like, you go on Master Duel, you see Fiendsmith and Malice, and then, like, Maxi and his cousins, the Mulch armies. What does this card actually do? This guy we can summon off of the Draglubion, but what does he actually do? He's supposed to be difficult to summon, but obviously he isn't. He can't be destroyed by battle, cool. If a monster you control fixed battle damage to your opponent, you gain life points, cool. If this has Hard Earth as material, it gains this effect. Okay, which we can do very easily. Hard Earth is right here. Detach one material and negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent controls until the end of this turn. The activation cannot be negated. Okay. Okay. My only problem with this is it's 1,000 attack. Like, what am I? 1,000 attack is embarrassing. 1,000 attack is embarrassing. I guess we can make it, but that's like very low attack. But we have Draglubion. I mean, yeah, Hard Earth. Hard Earth, everybody knows. Can't be destroyed by battle. Your opponent takes battle damage. You would have taken involving this card. He has 0. So you can attack with this and do some damage. End games potentially. During your opponent's end phase, you can detach one material, banish all cards your opponent currently controls. So this has to survive a whole turn, unless you can summon it during your opponent's turn, and you can banish everything non-targeting. He summoned the Lacrima dude. Okay, this is all he produced. That's fine. I could just kaiju that. It's not even that bad. Cool. That's not even that bad. This is completely doable. This guy negates cards or something like that. Alright, negate effects. Okay, cool. I have a kaiju. So we kaiju his monster. Yep. We tribute this. Kaiju his monster. Awesome. And can we activate Interrupted Kaiju Slumber? Do we have enough targets in the deck? I don't even know. I think we have 3 kaijus. I think we can. So we're going to do that. They have something they can chain, obviously. I don't know what they have. If they have a Maxi or what they have. Maxi, okay. Honestly, from here, I don't really want to summon more monsters, truthfully. I think we just set, pass, honestly. I think we just set, yeah, we just do this. I don't want to summon more monsters. That's cool. That's fine. I'll let him slide. I don't want to summon more monsters. Now, what I can do is I can wait Torrential. I'm not going to summon the Angel Statue yet. I'm going to wait for, like, Torrential and, like, Trap. I'm going to use these 2 first, then I'll summon the Angel Statue. Because it would be dumb to summon Angel Statue right now. If you go straight to battle phase, we might summon out that Angel Statue. Then again, we don't really have to do that. He's going to normal summon that. I think Torrential's not bad here. Once per turn, you can remove 3 spell counters. Does he have any graveyard effects here that are relevant? Okay, your opponent can... Yeah, I think he banished one of the more of the relevant ones. Yeah, he banished the relevant one. So now we just Torrential on his normal summon. This will destroy the Magical Abductor, and it'll also destroy my Godarla. Perfect. And if he keeps summoning, we have the Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, which is cool. End phase. Alright, end phase. Just in case he has a Maxi, I'll split the summons. I'll summon this now. And if he Maxis or Molch Armies this or something, okay, cool, he doesn't. So we'll summon this out. Awesome. This Kaiju Slumber does nothing right now anyway. Lightning Storm. That's cool. That's fine. What can we make here? We can make, if we wanted to, we can make this guy. Discard 2 cards. Target same number of cards your opponent controls. Destroy them. I have no reason to do that. Minstrel. Yeah, there's no point. No point whatsoever. I think we just normal summon this. Our opponent still has something. I don't know what they have. I hope they use another Maxi. That would be perfect. Because if they Maxi, I'm just going to attack. And he's going to scoop anyway. Okay, that's perfect. I was just going to attack him. Like, this deck just keeps performing well. Like, I don't know what to say. I would switch out of it, but it just keeps performing well. Like, objectively speaking, there's a better card to have in our hand than that Minstrel card, but the rest of our hand was so good that it didn't actually matter. It's kind of, like, amazing. It really, like, I think, seriously, there's, like, a million other cards that we could be playing. We could have been playing, like, a regular level 4 normal monster, and it would have been better, technically speaking, than the Minstrel in that particular moment. But it's just, the deck's winning. What can I say? We're on a 7-game winning streak. We're cooking right now. Alright, time to open some more Master Packs. 2 more Master Packs, actually, because we are above Platinum 4. So we get 2 more Master Packs. Get to see what we get here. We've got a Roam Mage. If your life points are higher than your opponent's, okay, cool. This card's actually recently came out. It was also a common. On a plant monster, you can choose by battle special summon this card from your hand. That's actually not that bad if you have a plant deck, because yeah, it's a 2000. I mean, it's not terrible. If you gain life with target up to a number more, banish. That's pretty good. Pretty decent effects on that card, honestly. Shinobird Crane, cool for that deck. I think this is one of the better Shinobird like main deck monsters. I think it is the bestest one, unless you draw. Yeah, it's not bad. Mimighoul, can't build that deck. Way too many cards. This card is not that great. Or it's a zombie. Ritual Beast. I don't have the extra deck monsters to play that. Yugioh Muscle and Bee Trooper Scout Buggy is actually pretty cool. We pull a lot of random insects over a course of time. We even have Cicada King. As a matter of fact, this isn't a bad engine. This isn't even bad. Honestly, this is because okay, so this is my second time pulling it at least, right? So technically speaking, I actually think this might be a better option. Potentially it might be a better option than a lot of other things. You cannot special summon monsters except insect monsters, okay? We have Cicada King now. So this card is 1 card Cicada King. If you draw one, and technically speaking, it physically cannot brick. This card physically cannot brick. That's the cool part about this card. It cannot brick. Because if you draw one, you summon the other one from your deck. If you draw the other one, you summon, like, it doesn't matter. You don't have to play a brick. You're playing 2 copies of it. It activates on normal or special summon, and it can even summon from hand, deck, or graveyard. So if I like discard and then send a Bee Trooper Scout Buggy to the graveyard and then summon this and bring it back, like this card physically cannot break. Like, even if they imperm this, and then we just kind of, even if they imperm this particular card and we end our turn, the next turn we just normal summon the other one and then special summon this from the graveyard. Like, this card cannot. It's actually kind of a crazy card. Like I said, I gotta check my insect pile. I check it every once in a while, but our insect pile just continues to grow. Like, we have him, for example. We have some of the fusions. We have, I believe, the field spell. We definitely have, no, I don't know if we have this. We have the bomber guy. Like, we have a decent Bee Trooper pile in general. We have some decent insects. We really got to look at insects. And technically plants too, because the Ragnarikas, technically, they all mix together. Like, we have some decent insect stuff at this point. All right, let's open another pack. I think next season, it's possible we play an insect deck. Like, I've been saying this for a while, but we've been pulling half-decent insects for a really, really long time. I really got to go look at those. Got a potential super rare Crystal Beak, Cobalt Eagle, Malice card. Can't use that. Don't have enough Malice. Rika Paddle, right as I was talking about it. We pulled this thing, which is pretty decent. We've got El Shaddai. Rising Fire is not good enough. Our Gen X. We got a Gravity Ninja. This is the guy who books something. This guy's not bad, but we need the other ones. And then we've got Branded Lost. You know what's crazy? I have Branded Fusion too. I have Branded Fusion. I have Branded Lost. I have some Bystials. But I just do not. This deck is way too high rarity, and it had way too many things are needed from this. And you know what the craziest thing is? We still don't have Fallen of Albaz. Like, we still do not have Fallen of Albaz. We have Branded Fusion, but we do not have Fallen of Albaz. Okay, I definitely need to look at the insects, because we absolutely have some insane insect stuff at this point. I gotta go to insects. I have to. We definitely have some insane insect stuff. And we even have, not only do we have insane insect stuff, we have insane stuff that works with insects too. Like, we have a lot of new cards, because they've made a lot of new cards like commons and rares that just work with insects. And we definitely 100% have those. Where's insect? I definitely just missed it like 3 times. There it is. Yeah, we definitely have some crazy insects. So we'll start. We have 3 Bee Trooper Scout Buggies right off the bat. That's like an insane starter. We have him. Okay, whatever. We got the Baby Spider. We have this, which on summon adds a Battle Wasp. Cool. And that's low rarity. We also have this as a free summon, right? Burns for 2. Yeah, if you control insect, summon it. Bam, free. 200 life points. We have Dragon Bite, which is a tuner and an insect. We have all the Battle Wasps, actually, now that I'm looking at it. We have Battle Wasp, the new one. We have the Bio Armor. Like, I think next season we legitimately can. Right now I don't have the mental capacity to build an insect deck, but I actually think next season we can legitimately build an insect deck. It's actually kind of crazy. I think we legitimately can. We have this. We have this. We have some Naturia cards, which I don't think we can really use. We have this Primitive Butter Spy with 2 copies of it. It's just a free summon, level 5 insect, whenever you need to. We have the thing that we were always missing with the insect stuff was the payoffs. We now have Cicada King. So that means with Cicada King, we can just splash this into any deck. Like, we can even splash this into this deck, and we just have like this little mini boss monster that's a monster negate anytime we want to. But it's actually additionally good because it can also have, if a battle position is changed, if the battle position of this card is changed, you can special summon insect monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position. So we can, like, your opponent activates a monster effect, you detach a material, then target a monster cost, flip the battle position to this, and then you get to summon the B Trooper Scout Buggy you just summoned from the sent from the graveyard, and you can potentially summon another insect. So it's actually a decent little combo. Just right then and there, you get like a bunch of stuff. We also have like Sneaky Sea, which we've never used, but like technically that's usable. We probably have some crawlers. You know what crawler we actually have? We have the ultra rare crawlers. That's really good. I remember we pulled it a long time ago, like the Michael Jordan of crawlers. We have this guy right here, super armored B, but he requires you to have like 3 monsters of the same name. We have 3 resonance insect. This we're not going to be using. Warm. This is the one Weevil used in the anime to attack directly every turn. We have some cool ones here too. This, we have Grasshopper. Like, we really actually do have some decent stuff. We can potentially summon this. This, we have 3 copies of this. Scale Bomber. It's a monster negate. Like, this card's actually not bad. We have 2 copies of Shiny Black Sea. We have this Infinite Antillion's cool. We have some of the Battle Wasp tuners. We have Goki Pole. Goki Boar, which is the card you use for Goki. We have Darla. We have, who else do we have here? Another Ragnarika card. We have 2 of this. I don't remember if we have Giant Ballpark, because that you have to type a separate thing, because you got to check all of the Insect Spell Trap cards. Goki Pole we have, cool. Noble Maneater Bug, I'm not going to be using that. This guy right here, this is another one, Guard Mantis. This one's kind of new. We have this, the Ultimate Great Insect, which is like a cool card, because you can special summon this card. Fusion summoned or attributing an insect with 2,000 or more defense equipped to the card. Equipped to the card is key, because you can tribute it when it's equipped with that Bio Armor card. So we can just equip a big insect with Bio Armor wherever the hell it is, and then we can just instantly like go to, because this, like, for example, not this, but like this right here, Bio Armor, it's 2,000 defense. You can just equip to like a big monster with a bunch of defense, and then you have exactly what you need. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, like right here, if we equip the Bio Armor to this Insect Bomber right then and there, we just have an instant like contact fusion into the great. Like, the more I talk about this, the more I'm kind of excited about this. We also have Mimicking Maneater Bug. I'm actually kind of excited to build this for next season. It's actually kind of cool. And then we have all these other, like, yeah, like this, like the Trap Trick monster we never use because we don't use really an insect deck. Okay, this, we have Sting Lancer. We pulled him a million years ago. We have some other stuff. Doomdozer, 2800. Again, just, we pulled this a million years ago. A Stekapede, we pulled this a million years ago. This Fairy Ant, she's a good card. If an insect or plant is in either player's graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. She's a tuner level 3, like a free summon, completely free. She's good. Like, I remember early on we were pulling so many insects, but like not enough to make a complete deck with. I actually think here's another one. We pulled this probably episode 4 or something. Like, look where this guy's the one I'm talking about. He's kind of crazy. You can target one face-up monster you control, special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, change that monster to face-down defense position. During your main phase, reduce this card's level by 2 or 4, and if you do, special summon, and he's 2,000 attack, by the way. 2,000 attack, special summon. You can flip anything and then summon him. You can summon crawlers with different names equal to the levels that you reduce. So you can summon 2 crawlers potentially. So right off the bat, just him by himself. You normal summon any insect, flip the insect, special summon him. He's 2,000. He's a monster, and then you summon 2 crawlers for free off of him. The only thing that sucks is that we have one of him, and we'd be having to play like multiple bricky like crawlers to do that. So if we reduced it by 2, we have to play 2 bricky crawlers. Versus 1 starter. You got to play 2 bricks, 1 starter. Not great. This guy we have, B Trooper. And let me check this. Also, if I take off if I put on spells and traps, watch, this is another way to look at it. You click trap and spell, and then you take off insects, right? You do that, and then you type in the word insect. Bam, we'll do that. And now we get all of the insect support cards. In case some of you didn't know that, we have everything. Corrosive Scales. We have 3 copies of the field spell. Bait Worms, 2 tokens, and then it locks you out of level 3s and 4s, but that doesn't matter because you're going links. I don't know how many of the links I didn't see. This is a fusion spell, Bee Trooper Landing. You could summon an insect fusion monster. There was a point in time where there was like 2 insect fusions that you could ever make, but they've released more since then, so it's not as idiotic. Armed Rebellion, we have that. I remember there was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Now we can finally use it against our opponents. It can give you an extra normal summon of a Trap Trick monster, which I didn't look through all the Trap Tricks we had. I'm sure we have more, but you could banish 1 monster you control special from a Trap Trick from your hand at graveyard, but it protects insects and plants from getting destroyed. Corrosive Scale. Let me see what else we have here. I guess we don't. We have Jiraiguma. Oh, we have this right here. Giant Ball Game. Do we have Giant Ballpark? This is a free token for insects. I guess it's kind of cool. And potentially spell trap card destruction. Yeah. If you have a big insect, it's spell trap card destruction. I guess that's all we have. I could have sworn we had oh, this card. This card's new. Insect Innovation. Face up monsters your opponent controls that were not summoned this turn become insects. So it's basically, I don't know why, it's cards that are already on the field. They become insects, which is kind of cool. And then you could target 3 of your banished insects, shuffle them to the deck, draw a card. And then also during the end phase, if this card's in the graveyard and sent there, so you can place this, so if it gets destroyed, you can bring it back. Or if you can send it off of droplets or something from your spawn trap card zone, you can bring it back for free. That's pretty cool. Yeah, overall, it's like we have some really, really interesting stuff here. We could potentially build an insect deck. All right, so we just lost a coin flip again. We're on a coin flip losing streak, which is kind of crazy. But our opponent is basically playing Go format right now. Now, we have 2 options. We have Kashtira Ogre, and we have this guy right here. I think the better option is him. I think he's the better option. I think we do this, and we see what our opponent has. Max C, that's no fun. I guess the better option would have been the Kashtira Ogre then. So I guess we summon our dragon, this guy right here. And yeah, I guess I have to now. I'm kind of locked to do this. I summon Dark Hole Dragon. Does he get to draw 2 or 1? He gets to draw 1 because it's 1 summon, I guess. We'll activate this to bait an Ash. Why not? Yeah. Super Poly. Didn't see that coming. Did not see that coming. Well, that sucks. That sucks for me. The good thing we have Torrential. I'm not going to summon anymore because unfortunately, and they're playing Tier Elements, of course. So they're going to Super Poly our stuff to probably Starving Venom or something. Oh, Garura. Yeah, it sucks for me. Yep, that gets negated. Yeah, I mean, it was going to get negated. I would summon this, but I'm just letting him draw if I do that, honestly. And I could just summon it during my opponent's turn anyway. We'll set this. We'll set this. And we'll just pass here. We have 2 Dark Hole Dragons, which is kind of cool. Are they once per turn? What does it say there? You can only use each once per turn. It's a hard once per turn. Yep. So they are hard once per turns. Oh, boy. The whole gang's here. We've got Kashtira Birth. Okay, we're going to put Chaining on. Just because I want to pop. I want to use the Torrential if he drops. Oof. I think we Torrential now. Because that tells me if he's flip summoning this right now, he probably doesn't have shit in his hand. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Even though it's going to give him a draw off the Garura, I kind of have to. I kind of have to. Like, what other choice do I have? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get a better chance than this. So I'll just do this now. I know he's going to get the draw off the... I know he's going to get the draw off the Garura, but it is what it is. And it's going to let me activate my Dark Hole Dragon. Yep, Dark Hole Dragon. I'm going to activate my monster. And then we will also... We don't need to activate this guy now, right? I mean, we'll activate him just in case. I guess we'll activate him just in case. Use the effect now, yes. Actually, yeah, we'll activate him just in case he activates monster effects. And this way, if he activates a trap card, I get to do stuff too. If he activates a monster effect, we get to banish. Dark Hole Dragon. Perfect. And then we can activate this. Hopefully he can Ash this. Hopefully he Ashes this. That would be ideal. Nope. I hope he doesn't have triple tactics because I am baiting an Ash, but I hope he does not have a triple tactics. That would actually suck for me. Oh man, this again. I hate this deck. I know I can't stand I can't stand Kashtira at this point. There used to be a point where I was like, Kashtira, whatever, but like that deck is just, I want to, it's to the point where it's like, I want to, I think I hate them even more because I want to pull more of them. Like, I really, because they're like so good. They really are. They're so good and they're so newbie, and that's what makes them so frustrating to deal with, is that they are so damn good. Like, it's just every monster's just this big ass monster, and it's so frustrating when you're forced to play against that deck. Oh shit, I could have. Oh, and if you do, you banish. Okay, so it wouldn't matter. It just wouldn't have. It just would have prevented him from banishing. I think he still could have summoned it anyway. I don't think Lancia would have made a difference. Maybe it would have. I don't know. Let's go 5 cards. We'll banish one of these. We'll banish definitely the tier limit name. I'll just banish this. So he's going to use that. He's going to mill, but I'm going to banish the tier limit name. I'm going to add a tier limit trap. Yep. He's going to add the scream. So I got to keep that in mind, if that's on the field. I got to just destroy his monster by battle, not activate any monster effects. Okay, yeah. Yeah, while you control, yep. So I got to just attack. Yep, not activate any monster effects. End phase. Nope, nothing else. Nope, nothing to add. Okay. Darkhold Dragon's kind of... Kashtira Ogre and Darkhold Dragon are both kind of cool. I also can just use this, but there's no point for that. That'd be dumb. I'm just giving him a big-ass monster I can't out myself. Go straight to the battle phase. We'll attack over this because he doesn't activate when destroyed by battle. So that'll get destroyed. We'll attack with this. Now he doesn't control Visa Starfrost or a tier limit monster. So we'll use a Kashtira Ogre now. Yep, 5 cards. Let's see. Do we want him to draw that? Super Poly. Super Poly doesn't do anything in this situation. Okay, so Scream. This actually doesn't do anything right now either, honestly. This does more. Super Poly. If I banish this, he draws Super Poly. Can he Super Poly this board? Is there anything to Super Poly here? I mean, basically, if he has anything in his hand, maybe he can Super Poly. I'm going to go with... Super Poly is dangerous, though. I guess this is... If he has any monster, he just normal summons a hand trap. It can get off to a bad start for us. I'm going to banish this. Super Poly against this board doesn't do much. So I don't really care. We have 58 damage, and he has 47 life points. So we'll just end here. We'll just end here. And then, I don't think Super Poly is going to do anything too crazy right now. And then he's got, like, Tier Limit Scream and, like, whatever this random card is. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's a monster because he would have just summoned it last turn with this card right here. You've got to be kidding me. You definitely... How do you have a Kashtira? Oh, yeah, this one. Tier Limit Kashtira. I forgot he had this one. I forgot that one counts as a Kashtira randomly. Yep, he can send the top 3. So what did he have? He's getting sent again. And he's got 2 waters. What is that? Lacrimon got sent. This got sent. Target 1 tier limit spell trap. I forgot his counter trap. What does it do again? Does it negate and destroy? Do I want to get my monster negated and destroyed? Okay, when a spell trap card, a monster effect is activated, you control a tier limit monster, negate the activation. If you do, shuffle that card into the deck, then send 1 monster. No thanks. No thanks. But he does have Super Poly, so he can technically fuse it. So I don't want him to use that Scream card. Yeah, I don't want him to use that Scream card. I should really just have shotgun this, but these just, like, they activate anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. Because then I would have had to shotgun it at the beginning of his turn, but it does. Yeah, I don't know which turn it would have been good to even use that. He's going to add Grief. And add back whatever that one is. Meta Noise. Okay, now we can activate this. Perfect. And this lets me choose, actually. And this is an effect, which is cool. It's prompting him to use Super Poly right now. I can banish 1 random one. The most dangerous... Oof, you have this... Damn it. Damn, he has two good-ass cards, actually. This is good, and the other one's good. I guess we banish this one here, because it's a monster, at least. So we got two of them, I think I banished, right? Yeah, I think I banished two of them. Grief. That sucks for me. And he does have still super poly. So he's going to summon Havness. Yep, send Havness. Fuse with Havness. Yeah, I definitely should have, I should have shotgunned the Artifact Lancia earlier in the turn. I should have done it as soon as the turn started. But obviously it's a little tough with given the information. I should have, though. I should have, because I arranged his stuff, so I should have done that. Summon Kid Kalos. We've all seen her a million times. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, I'm going to do this now, because that'll force him to make a decision here. He can activate his counter trap, but then he has to, like, send this to the graveyard. Super poly. That doesn't change the fact that I'm still banishing something here. It doesn't actually... Oh, I didn't see that coming. Okay. Mud Dragon of the Swamps. I did not see that coming at all. 5 cards for sure. So I get to pick which card to banish out of the 5 going to the graveyard. Okay. Wow. Okay. Definitely this. The rest can get sent to the graveyard off of the Kid Kalos. Oh wait, he's touching the top of his deck anyway. Rhino Heart. And he did not normal summon yet. Yep, he's going to send 5. Nothing I could do about that. And of course, these mills are fire. Udora. Oh, man. I mean, he's already activated Havness, and I banished 2 of the other girl, and the other one's banned, so it should be fine. What is he even going to send at this point? Because I banished 2 of her, of the girl that's still around. Yeah, I banished 2 of her, Havness activated, and she's at 1. One's semi-limited, the other one's, yeah, the only one left is Kashtira, and this one I think he's already used the effect of send 2, I guess not. Never mind, I'm wrong. He's going to send Havness, and he's already used this effect. And the other one is, yeah, this doesn't do anything. So Mud Dragon, you can make a rank 4 here. You could definitely make a rank 4 here. And then I have, if he makes like Time Thief, for example, or maybe he's going to make a SP Little Knight. No extra. Oh, yeah, he's got 1 extra deck monster. Actually, we have Lancia. Perfect. We have Lancia for the perfect moment. Because he has to target. Yeah, he's going to target that. Now I chain Lancia. He can have Call By. I don't know. He has 1 more card that we haven't seen. It could be Call By. If it is, it is. What can I do? But I'm going to Lancia now. And he also still has Fairy Tale Snow also. So if he doesn't, if he allows this Fairy Tale Snow still lingering. Yep, that doesn't resolve. Perfect. And now you can just run over this. Also, like I said, Fairy Tale Snow is still out there. Alright, battle phase, cool. I mean, by all means, main phase. This is a close-ass game. This is a close-ass game. It's actually kind of crazy. Oh, that does not do anything for us. Yeah, this is another card we really need to cut. Like, it doesn't... We don't have enough rank 4s to justify playing this. I actually do need to cut this card because it legitimately just doesn't... It doesn't make sense to keep around. I don't want to activate this because then he can just banish both and survive. So, don't want to do that. I'll pass priority. Yep, so that gets destroyed. Awesome. Like I said, he still has Snow. This is the second time this card was dead. Just go to end phase. Yeah, this is the second time that card was dead. Because honestly, it's just that we do not have enough rank 4s to justify playing it. Like, it's cool because it's a free monster, but we just don't. And it wastes an extra deck spot, too, because we got to use the Marine Dolphin to even have it. Oh, man, the Cashtira Birth. This card is actually insane, though. His cards are at 10, though. His cards are at 10. Yeah, he has 10 cards left. He's milling 3. He's got 10 left. I mean, I don't know if this is Mudora. I guess he shuffles back 3. My graveyard, his graveyard. Whose graveyard is he shuffling out of? Yeah, he's going to shuffle back out of his graveyard. It's actually not bad because he has 3 cards. I got to say, this duel is a lot closer than it should be. Oof. What do we mill there? 3 useless cards. Perfect. We're definitely activating Cashtira. He can negate it. But, I mean, it is what it is if he negates it. Maybe I shouldn't have activated this, because if he activates one of his trap cards, he can negate, shuffle my card back. Oh, that kind of sucks for me. Oh, okay, he did negate it. Perfect. So now if I get Havness, if I could snipe a Havness or something, that'd be perfect. There's Havness. There's Havness. So now all 3 of them are banished. He has no more monsters to fuse. Actually, no. I mean, he's still got other stuff, but like Havness is gone, which is important. Yep, cool. He's going to do this to shuffle back. Yep, he's going to shuffle back 3, an Ash Blossom, and 2 extra deck monsters. Cool. Super Poly. Here we go again with the Super Poly. Is that the 3rd Super Poly again? 3 Super Poly 3 times in one game. Was that a unicorn, by the way? 3 Super Polys in one damn game. He does double damage too, which sucks. 3 Super Polys in one game. Oh, man. And he can send 2. One of which is going to be this guy right here. Rhino Heart. That's crazy though. You know, Snow. 3 Super Polys in one game. Absurd. And I know I saw him have one and let him get it anyway, but I think that was actually the right move because Scream would have been so much worse. Or so much worse. Yep, he's going to banish 7. Get some extra damage in. And he gets extra damage for the monsters too. Do we have this Rayshat? No, we don't have this one, right? No, we don't have this one. We have the other one. We have the one that adds like a Visa Starfrost or something else. I don't remember what it does, but yeah, we don't have that one. That would be actually I'd be playing this if I had it, but I don't have it. It adds a Cashtira monster plus on top of that it gains attack and it does other stuff. What do we summon? SP Little Knight. Oh, this. This deck is like Gotham. Like, every villain's in here. You got the Fiendsmith, Tearlament. It's like a final boss. Tearlament, Fiendsmith, everything. Oh, he can't do anything else. Please draw something that's useful in some way to us, please. That's useful in some way to us. Yep. Okay, so I can use that, but why would I? I gotta find a way to banish my card, and I don't know how. Yeah, we definitely gotta, this has to be gone. This cannot stay. This cannot stay around this deck. That is not a useful card, honestly. We just do not have enough. We have neither enough level 4s nor enough anything. We just don't have enough of either. Level 4s nor the other thing. Yeah, 5 cards. Let's take a look here. Unicorn. I do not want him to have a unicorn. Yep, unicorn's gone. Unicorn is gone. Unicorn is gone. Unicorn is absolutely gone. Yep, goodbye, unicorn. Yep, the attack goes through. Perfect. Main phase 2 again. These are just have been kind of dead, and then we'll just end phase here. Unfortunately, these cards have been dead. This needs non-targeting destruction, plus we already have one in circulation anyway. This is a kaiju we actually don't want to draw. We want to draw the other one. The other ones, because we can't really get over this. This is the one we want to just summon. And then we have the instant contact, which again is kind of for rank 4s. Okay, he's going to activate this again. Probably summon again the Cashtira monster to mill some cards, because that's, unless he drew, no, I knew what he drew, so he didn't draw that. He drew the Tearlament monster. He's going to summon Fenrir. Oh, I forgot Fenrir's dumbass was in the graveyard. I forgot all about him. Oh, God. I think that's game then. He can attack, banish. Oh, but if, no, he banishes face down, right? Man. Man, this is a close one. This actually sucks. This actually sucks because we actually had it here a little bit. That actually does suck. That really does suck. Like, we had that game the whole time. We just had these like 3 bricks sitting in our hands from like the very like this deck honestly is so good. Like honestly, this deck that we're currently playing is so good. We really have to make some adjustments though. Like there's been a few games where a few cards have just been sitting in our hand for the longest. Honestly, I think we can make a few changes and really this deck could really be like our next crazy deck. Okay, so our win rate for the day was 83%, 5-1 with this deck, like really actually kind of good. Our pulls were okay, it's whatever. But like this deck is pretty good. Honestly, right off the bat, I'm going to adjust it for the next episode, or you guys can help me adjust it. But I think Instant Contact has to go. Like that card has to go. I don't think there's enough. There's one rank 4 in the whole deck. There's no point to play. I think that can go. I think this package right here can go. I don't think we need it. And if I get rid of that package, then I can clear up more extra deck space right here. I think we can do that. Because realistically, we went into this package one time in 2 episodes. And also, I think we made more rank 4s than that stuff. And now with the rest of this space, we have a lot more. We also, I don't think we have enough level 8s, honestly, to be making this stuff. Like, but it's fine because the extra deck has a lot of space if we're playing just big monsters. But I don't think we have enough like level 8s in general. Like we have to actually try. What I'm saying is we have to add more level 8s so we can do more of this. And then also we need more of these like generic destruction cards. I think we need more of those in the main deck. That would be cool. Maybe more hand traps that are good. But overall, like I'm really liking how this deck feels. It's been fun. It's been rewarding. I almost want to say like, oh, a couple barrier statues would be helpful here. But honestly, I kind of don't want to add the barrier statues because it's been like kind of decent without them. And the deck kind of benefits from going second sometimes because it has a lot of board breakers. Like it has Interrupted Kaiju Slumber and Lightning Storm. And even though we haven't drawn it, Triple Tactics Talents and Gingerbread House, like it has some really cool cards and we definitely can adjust this. We can also just play the other, I forgot, there's another Bestial we can easily play if we click related cards. Like there's the other Bestial, 100% we can play him. Like we can just play Baldrake, like he's helpful in these situations. He's a big free special summon. I think he just fits in here pretty well. What other tier limits do we have? We got to check on that. We have Kashtira. We have this. Unfortunately, yeah, we don't have this planet. But we have another, like, if we go to the Visa, one of the Visa Starfrost cards, it can lead us to it. Yeah, like we click related cards. We have Visa Starfrost, but we also, if we click related cards, we do have other cards that work. We have the Vanadium cards. We have this right here, but we also have this. It can add a Vanadium card or Visa Starfrost card. This is what we have. But this isn't quite as useful for our purposes, for our Kashtira purposes. Like I said, I wish we pulled more Kashtira cards, but we didn't. There's some exciting changes going on right now, honestly. We have a lot of things we can potentially do. We have this deck right here, which I think is kind of cool. Overall, I think this is a potentially very cool deck. We can even like completely take out like the level 4 package, and if we completely take out the level 4 package, we can, there's a chance, if we take out the level 4 package completely, get rid of like Baguska and stuff, there's a chance that we can put even more big free special summons. I think that would be really actually pretty cool. But awesome deck here. Okay, let's open up some legacy tickets. We have a bunch. We have 14. We did a lot of winning today. So we have 14 legacy tickets. None of them are glowing. We're going to skip and just go like this. This is easier. Honestly, this is much easier. This card, you can add a Jinzo or spell trap card that lists Jinzo. So it's a searcher for Jinzo. The problem with the whole Jinzo archetype is it relies on your opponent using trap cards, and it gives your opponent too much choices, which is which kind of sucks. So yeah, that kind of sucks. And then we've got Doomstar Magician. I don't think this card is that great. This card's okay if you're guaranteed to go first. But yeah, what does this do? Yeah, you can activate this card, discard 1 card. Your opponent can have a normal summon set or special summon during this turn. This card's great if you're like guaranteed to go first. Yeah, activate only during your standby phase. Discard 1 card from your hand. Your opponent can have normal during his or her turn. So you basically have to set this and your turn. Your opponent's whole turn has to last. You go back to your turn, activate this in your standby phase, end the turn, then the next turn. Then your opponent can't do anything. So it's just the problem with this card is extremely slow. What does this do? Anything good? Inflicts damage. Target one monster brought destroy that target. This shit's big as hell. Way too many levels. Unfortunately, I don't think anything here is usable for us. Warrior of Xera's cool. Yeah, I don't think anything's too usable. Let's see if there's anything out of the next batch of cards. It doesn't look to be glowing here. Perform Mage Damage Juggler. When a card or effect that would inflict... Damn it, I just remembered something crazy. I have Perform Mage Trick Clown. I forgot. I pulled it like 3 episodes ago. I'm like, we're going to play, and then I forgot all about it. We actually need to play that card. We got to implement that. We got to build a Spellcaster deck too again. Like a rank 4 Spellcaster deck. We got to work that in again. There's a lot going on, honestly. Inflict damage, discard, negate the activation. During the battle phase, you can discard this card, reduce the next battle damage. Okay. You banish this card from your graveyard, add a Perform Mage monster from your deck to your hand. That's not bad, too. That's pretty good for our rank 4 like deck, too. That's not bad, actually. You can banish this card from your graveyard. So it doesn't really care how it gets to the graveyard. It's not a bad card at all. Something we could send this off of droplets, banish it, add Trick Clown. Like, just a good card. Again, I'm glad I pulled that. There's a random super rare at the end of the episode that I think we could definitely use. La, 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 la.